Tao po, tao po, dinggilang panawagan ng abang kaluluwa na sa iyo ay sumasamo. Halaan, diwata ng umaga mo nagsumala ng bukang luwayway. Pahintulutan ng sinag mo ay masilayan sa malawak na kalangitan. Panginoong may kapal, may ari at mayari nitong buong sansinukuban, bigyan muli ng panibagong buhay yaring nilalang na iyong nilikha. Apo Lake, diwata ng araw, bigyan kami ng sigla at ng bagong saysay, ng aming maisagawa ang katwiran, alang-alang sa iyong dakilang kapurihan. Dakilang may kapal, munag sumalahanan, mayari at Apo Lake, bigyang liwanag ang sanlibutan, at pahintulutan ng kapayapaan ay maghari, magmula ngayon at magpasawalang hanggan. Apoy na walang hanggan, liwanag na mula sa kaitaasan, pumasok ka sa dambana mong hirang at dito manahan magmula ngayon hanggang magpakailanman. Apoy na walang hanggan, ningning mo at kariktan, magningas sa aming buhay magmula ngayon at magpakailanman. Apoy na walang hanggan, liwanag na mula sa kanunuan, patnubay nyo at gabay, biyaya at pagpapala nyo ay aming kailangan magmula ngayon at magpakilanman. Glory and honor to the great power that created us and the whole universe. Thank you for this new day and for the new hope that we have received right now. We are offering this day to you with all of our life, thoughts, emotions, and strength. May this offering be worthy before you as you guide us this day of our life, that we may do your will. Make us an instrument of your blessings for our family and to the whole world. Make us worthy this day, that we may become an image of your glory. From darkness, you make your light shine to guide us always. May your sacred light protect us from harm. Your great love will always reign into our life, as we will always dwell in your love. And all of our actions, we are offering back to you for the sake of your great love for us. May your love always remain in us, so that our life will always be blessed. For there is one power in the universe, and we are the perfect manifestation of that power, and for as such, we pray for peace. We pray for peace, we pray for love, and we pray for stability. We pray that all the people around the world will embrace peace. Peace that promotes justice. Justice that follows discipline and orderliness. Discipline and orderliness as a result of understanding. Understanding as a product of knowledge, and knowledge as a fruit from the seed of love. O great Supreme Divine Spirit, we come before you, your children, and ask you to bless us with courage. Courage that makes love and peace to overcome all forms of evil, fear, hatred, terror, violence, warfare, and worries around the world. By the power of love that give us life, may peace prevails on earth. May all the people around the world be blessed with peace. May all the inhabitants of Mother Earth enjoy the blessings of love as we create and manifest this in our life, with aiming no harm to anyone and in full gratitude to the divine. We accept and receive this, and it is so, so mote it be. And good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Apat Man, and welcome to Lutia Agama, Natural Divine Art Shrine of Healing. And we are already on our 18th day because today is September 18, 2021. And today we are going to discuss, no, we are going to discuss about the mind of God. Every day in our life, when we wake up, no, then we are being asked by our social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and everything, what is in your mind? So we as human beings, di ba, as an individual, as a social person, we have a device to express ourselves. We express ourselves through communication, and that expression, people know what is in our mind. But have you asked yourself, have you wondered what is in the mind of God right now? It is a very challenging task or thought of knowing what is in the mind of God. When I visited Japan, there is a dragon temple or a dragon shrine in Tokyo, where my where I've been. No, there is a wall there, a luminous wall that that when you stand in front of that wall, you will see your own reflection, as if that you are standing in front of the mirror. And they call that wall as the mind of God. No, so when you stand in the middle of that mirror, because that mirror has this like something like a triangle, so that when you stand in the middle, you will see a reflection over here and a reflection over on the other side. So there is a three reflection, but it was dark marble. No? It was a dark marble. Here I ask why that sculpture becomes an image of the mind of God. No, it means when you in, when you stand in front of that mirror, it gives you a reflection of yourself, of your two selves, of the right and the left side of the reflection. Though when we think about ourselves, we are not just an individual being. When we face in front of a mirror, we can also see ourselves. But if there are so many mirrors standing together side by side, it will create a multiple reflections of ourselves. So when I ask, and in searching and in knowing what will be the mind of God, I thought to myself that the mind of God was is in us. Whatever comes in our mind, it allowed by God to happen. But the question will be, when we see ourselves, our reflection in front of the mirror, are we happy about what we see in front of us? It is also the same thing that been asked by our pastors decades ago when I was still a Christian. That the question is goes, if all the people around the world is like you, imagine what kind of world will we have. I just really imagine if all the people has the same thoughts such as I do. I don't know what kind of world will we have. And I think the real God is amazing and great, because God allow to have a different form of creature, to have a different mindset of individual. In this current time that we have, no, not all individuals are having the same thought. Some are bad, some are good, that we want to revere them as a saint. But the thing is, God allows every one of us to exist together in this world. But sadly, this mundane world, diba, it requires law and orderliness. It requires to have a discipline so that peace and orderliness will remain in our land. That's why we elect government officials to lead our land to maintain the peace and orderliness in our community. And in our household, we automatically was born and raised up that we have an elder to look upon, to help us. And but at this point of time, no, it is very difficult to bridge the generational gap if from our parents to our children, especially probably at my age. um I was born on 1978, and people who were born on the 90s or even on the early 2000s, they might have a different behavior right now, not compared to the one that been born earlier. No, every children right now has different behavior and characteristics, and they become opinionated on the situations that are happening into this world. Actually, we are newer versions of humanity compared to the version of humans that lived of thousand years ago. What keeps me wonder or amaze me up to this point is that we could not grasp totally what is in the mind of God. Because sometimes in my conversation with Lakay, if I become God, probably I will become a bad God, because if I see the injustices that happening in this world, probably there will be no humanity at all. No, human being will not exist anymore, because I'm gonna punish them in every action, mistakes or sins that they will do. They will just die. But knowing that everybody is still alive, even at this point of pandemic of the coronavirus, people are dying. Even though that there are many people who die, there are still many people who are alive. God allow us to exist. God allow us to exist at this point of time. We still have the breath of life. We still have the sunshine that rises in the sky. And at night, we were able to sleep well. God have equipped us with all the tools that we need to live in this world. And the only thing that we should do is to appreciate all of the things that God has given us. To thank God for making us alive. If God allow us to live, let others live as well. So I hope this message of peace reach your mind and touch your heart and be our guide to live a happy life. So until then, may you all blessed be peace. Mayari na, pag-asatin. Paalam.